Fighting dragons is all fine and good, but they're not the only nasty problems out there. Want to hear more? Lucky for us, I have work. It's tough, but it pays well. Basically, a scholar decided to study a temple. Ran astray of a guardian. Now we want that guardian dead. Oh, and the scholar's friends want any notes you can find. Something with lots of blades. Meridian, given that the temple's meridian. Scholars. Smart in some ways, not so much in others. Should have taken along skilled protectors. Would you kill the guardian and find the notes? You've got a job to do, don't you? Doing it sooner is better. The quartermaster of the Shields of Senshal has me pay groups to settle business out in the wilds. Don't take this wrong, but it's stuff too dangerous to handle alone. Angry temple guardians, pariahs, all of them need killing. Oh, now there's a story. But I'll give you the short version. The Shields of Senshal, formerly known as the 13th Legion, protects this fine city of Senshal. Protects, mind you, not rules. The cats here seem quite taken with our efforts. Yes, we're Imperials. Emperor Aquilarius sent us over 5 years ago to help with the Nahatan flu recovery. Now we're kind of stuck here, I guess. Good thing for the locals, too, considering. Dragons. Like we didn't have enough problems. They have other things to do? But lucky you, these jobs keep the locals happy. It's good for business. General's all about business. It's good for you, too. You get gold from me when you help them all stay happy.
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
I'm just happy that the shields still have... got this. My wounds. I'm not sure I can keep going.
You're back. Seem to have all your limbs, too, so that's good. How'd you fare? Glad you fared better than that scholar. And you have the notes. I'll let the friends know. Plus, give them an earful about taking armed folk on their little field trips next time. Thanks. Here's something for the effort. You earned a rest. Besides, I don't have anything else for you today. Come back tomorrow, huh? You love gold, right? Maybe glory? You can earn both. Let me tell you how. Yeah, a supply wagon driver, in their infinite wisdom, ignored our scout's advice and took a shortcut through a guarded temple. We're short arrows now. I need people who can destroy the Guardian and retrieve some of our arrows. One with lots of sharp edges. Meridian Temple, so I'd say Meridian Guardian. And we all know that Meridia's not all sweet rolls and smiles. Can you kill the Guardian and bring back some of those arrows? There's a reward in it for you. You've got a job to do, don't you? Doing it sooner is better.
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
I'm just happy that the never dull. Lay on!
So how went the hunt? Wish I could have joined you, but between my back and my knees, I can barely make it to the tavern some days. Oh, and no knee jokes, yeah? You've done us all a great favor. That blasted Guardian has plagued unwary travelers for a while now. Not sure why it's still so protective of that place. Thanks. And here's your reward. You did good, yeah? Come back tomorrow and we can talk about other things that need killing. You love gold, right? Maybe glory? You can earn both. Let me tell you how. Yeah. A Gautfang master fled an adaptorium taking scrolls. The Khajiit want the scrolls back. Badly. They also want this pariah, as they call the master, dead. If you find out what this pariah did, let me know. No, the Khajiit don't usually call thieves pariahs, though. This Atarashi earned the name another way. To be clear, if you don't find out, you still get paid. Interested? Good fortune, friend. I'll see you soon. Since we don't think it was scroll theft, probably this pariah broke some Gautfang tenants. I imagine the usual. Respect your masters, keep your weapons and armor in good condition, revere whatever Gautfangs revere. Don't be a blazing muskarse. I only just started looking into this, so I'm fuzzy on the details. We're surrounded by Khajiit here. Knowing what motivates them helps us figure out how best to work with them. My younger self would just pound problems into the ground, but aching muscles make you find other ways to deal with the world.
See that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
I'm just happy that the shields still have a job.
Take my aid!
So how went the hunt? Wish I could have joined you, but between my back and my knees, I can barely make it to the tavern some days. Oh, and no knee jokes, yeah? Excellent. Here's your reward. But, were these scrolls scribbled on when you found them? Looks like someone stabbed them with ink and profanity. Ah, wait. Does vandalism of sacred Goutfang property make you a pariah? I'll chew on that. You did good, yeah? Come back tomorrow and we can talk about other things that need killing. Looking for work? I have more than enough to go around. Yeah, I do. A rogue Goutfang master's training students right on a patch of spring mint. Our healers need it. Got to keep people fighting dragons. The Goutfangs are tight-lipped, but I poked around. Ri Atarashi studied forbidden fighting techniques and now teaches them to students. Not sure what these techniques are, but I bet you find out if you fight them. Interested? May the Eight protect you. Nah, forget that. Sharpen your blade and protect yourself. Then come back when the job is done. Not sure, really. Don't care much for plants. But the healers say the stuff's important to help soothe dragon-inflicted wounds. And it's rare. They jabbered on about precise soil conditions, but I stopped paying attention.
You and me? We got this.
My flame.
You stink of blood and sweat. Reminds me of my adventuring days. You finished my task, yeah? Spring mint smells nice. Might want some for myself. Bet it soothes aches, and I've got plenty of those. Anyway, you helped our forces by gathering this stuff for the healers, so thanks. Here's your reward. You earned a rest. Besides, I don't have anything else for you today. Come back tomorrow, huh? You love gold, right? Maybe glory? You can earn both. Let me tell you how. And I'm recruiting people who need work. Happy coincidence, yeah? A rogue Goutfang and his students waylaid one of our supply caravans. Took a bunch of rice. We need that rice. We also need that group of adepts dead. Ha, you're a funny one. Atarashi made off with everything, so draw your own conclusions. The quartermaster needs the rice to provision folk, and I don't want to stare down a plate of overly sweet Khajiit food again. Will you do it? Pays well. You've got a job to do, don't you? Doing it sooner is better. He probably needs to feed himself and his students. He's not on good terms with his adeptorium, so food isn't easy to come by, I imagine. About that, watch for some strange techniques with his master. He learned forbidden styles and now teaches them to his students. No, don't ask what the techniques are. I don't know. Take friends. I'd go myself, but I'm past my fighting days.
On the move.
Feel the fire consume you, trespasser!
That's sure to leave an impression. So well. Think of the tales we'll tell.
So how went the hunt? Wish I could have joined you, but between my back and my knees, I can barely make it to the tavern some days. Oh, and no knee jokes, yeah? Well done. Although, come to think of it, I can't stand rice either. Feels like little maggots in my mouth. Maybe it's just the cook we have. Appreciate your help. Here's a little something for the effort. Come back tomorrow. The sands and jungles of Elsweyr never stay quiet for long. Looking for work? I have more than enough to go around. Yeah, I do. I have a territorial Meridian Guardian that needs killing. Some folk also need temple dust, which, coincidentally, the Guardian protects. In terms of pay, which is handsome, no. Consider it more of an efficiency. Besides, you can't collect the dust if you don't deal with the Guardian. Hit it a few extra times for me. That is, if you're interested. You've got a job to do, don't you? Doing it sooner is better. Well, you're asking the wrong person. I recall something about special properties imbued into the temple stone, but then the mages lost me. Mainly sounds like a lot of Meridian nonsense, but I'll ask the mages and tell you when they come back. Yeah, temple's a Meridian temple. You know, the Lady of Infinite Energies. She whose arse sheds light and nasty guardians. Maybe you didn't know she's also the Lady of Greed. Got some stories about how she collects people, too. Over ale, though. My experience with Meridian Guardians tells me that it doesn't care about the dust. More about the fact that it's dust from the temple. My advice? Don't ask the Guardian anything. Just kill it.
Did you see that ceremony for the Dragon Guard? Very impressive.
I'm just happy that the shields still have a job. So well. Do you think there's a sweet shop around here? Let's take a look.
You're back. Seem to have all your limbs, too, so that's good. How'd you fare? Just in time. One of the mages came by to check on this. Claims this dust can reveal the past through visions if you drink it in a potion. I think the mage has already had too much to drink. Thanks. Here's your reward. You earned a rest. Besides, I don't have anything else for you today. Come back tomorrow, huh?